always forget to have the intro ready. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Laughing Place Park Walk and Talk. Today, we are coming to you live from the second happiest place in Anaheim, the Disneyland Resort. My name is Doobie, and the man at the Disneyland Resort today, showing off those beautiful trash cans in use, even is Alex. How you doing today, Alex?
I'm good. How about you, Doobie?
I am doing great. Are you jealous of the people at WonderCon right now?
I am not jealous. I've been there. I
Okay.
found it quite lovely. Thank you. I've got my wristband that lets everybody know that I am vaxxed and ready to play. But I was happy to take a break from the convention scene and to get back to an environment in which I feel more at home.
I'm going to start off with a tiny apology. Our steady Eddie Gimbal is feeling ill today, so Alex will do his best to keep his hand steady, but we won't have the rock solid walking picture we normally have. So,
Yeah,
what are
muy
we?
technical difficulties.
So, what are we here for today? Is there some kind of egg hunt or something going on?
Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen it, but there's this special on Disney Plus. It's the Ice Age Eggscapade, the Great Eggscapade, where all the woolly mammoths and saber-toothed tigers go looking for eggs that are brightly colored. And so, inspired by that, they have this egg hunt. There's one for Disneyland Park, one for Downtown Disney, and we are obviously in Disney California Adventure. So that's the one we're doing. It has places we can go. And then on the back, it has these fun stickers. It cost a lot of money. But at the end, you get to swap this in when completed. And I assume only if you get it right. I'm sure they check your work and it matters. And then you get to pick a big prize.
And if you get all three, can you like trade up like at a carnival?
I am pretty sure that you can. You could probably even just go to Pixar Pier and swap them out at any one of those games.
I love your intro to this, but let's clarify. This is not actually themed to Ice Age, is it?
Oh, isn't it?
Is it?
That's what I know. That's what I know Eggscapades from.
Okay. I don't know.
Yes, no, you're right. It is.
Okay.
It is inspired by the Easter season, which we are almost in. I guess it's April 2nd. What is it? The 18th, 19th this year? 17th? It's coming up.
So. And that's when the egg hunt ends. So it started today, and it goes for a little over 2 weeks, ending on April 17th.
Oh, but I'm giving up eggs for Lent. Thankfully, it's not Good Friday yet, right? Or was that yesterday? Lent starts on Ash Wednesday. I am just now learning because good solid Christian.
If you've given up eggs for Lent, you have failed miserably. All right, let's get started. Let's get off of religion and on to egg hunting. It looks like you found your first.
Yeah, Sepulveda Boulevard. Now let's ask everybody the big question: is that Chip or Dale?
Check out the nose. That's the only way to know. Is that the only way to know?
That's the teeth also.
Okay.
Also, yes, one is computer generated and one is hand drawn. I am going to attempt. Thank you for this food and wine table that I can borrow real quick.
Right, so we have
it is food and wine.
12.
It's food and wine season, also at the second happiest place on earth.
So next, 12, one of our dozen.
We are looking for Ilias and Company. Ilias.
Yes.
I wonder where or what that was named from. Probably no significance.
I believe it was named after Walt's father, Company Disney, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, Disney fan 1955. That's a good question. How are things at DCA, Alex?
It is a gorgeous afternoon. It's been a chilly day so far, but it has warmed up It's at kind of the peak sweet spot right now. So you're seeing a lot of people just carrying their jackets instead of wearing them. And then it is going to drop down into the low 60s, high 50s tonight. So, yeah, it is. We're like in this nice little break in the day where it is as warm as it's going to get. And it's not hot. It's just perfect.
And I noticed as you were walking, you passed the red car trolley, and the whole station is behind walls back there, which is a shame.
I am being told yes.
Okay. What was that balloon you just passed? I did not recognize that.
It is an Easter balloon.
Oh, wow. Okay, if we see those someplace for sale, we need a better look at those.
We will, but I don't think they sell balloons in California Adventure.
Where
I
did he
think
get
the only
it?
times they get them in Disneyland and they bring them over to make everyone jealous.
It worked.
I know. All right, here is the company of Elias, Papa Disney. Anybody see Mickey? Or anybody see an egg? I'm
I
sorry.
think I see an egg.
You think you see an egg?
Rub the egg. That looks like Goofy.
I don't think
No.
Goofy's actually an. Or he
Now
is
that
an
we-
actor, but yeah.
Now that we get closer, it looks a little more like me.
I think that matches up with the Mickey Mouse. So let's go over here, and I'll try again on my food and wine table. I think another hand just appeared out of nowhere. Crazy strangers helping me. Thank you, handsome young man. Let's see. We are here at the entrance to Hollywoodland, so let's go check out Gone Hollywood.
So they actually tell you where to find each of these things?
They do, yeah.
That really makes it easier.
It really does. Although I'm used to doing them at Epcot, where you have like a little map that points out which country to go to.
But within the country, it could be anywhere, and those countries are huge.
It is. But these are just a basket. Oh, wait. What is this store? This is Gone Hollywood.
It is.
The sign is there, so if you're looking right at the building, you don't know. Where could this egg be? Oh,
I
there
think we
it is.
see, is that Donald or Daisy? That's Donald or Daisy.
That is, so I'll give you a hint, Doobie. It has eyelashes and eyeshadow.
I can tell the difference between the two. My view is not quite as good as yours.
Yeah, I was going to make it.
But you're not.
That is the difference. No, I'm not. There we go. Oh no, the sticker sheet came detached. The worst has happened.
Now, if you should happen to put one of those stickers on the wrong egg, are they going to deprive you of your prize at the end?
I believe they would. They trespass you, I'm being told. So to get to Cars Land's where the next bunch of them are. Should we go and hit up Blue Sky Cellar, do you think?
Sure. Let's head that way.
Looks like they don't celebrate Easter on campus.
Let's look at something other than your piece of paper while we walk.
Sure. We'll look at all the people. Look at that people.
Looks like a pretty quiet day here.
By the attraction wait times, I would say it seems pretty average. Soarin' over California is an hour.
Yeah, I take it back then.
Yeah.
Web Slingers is a 55 according to what I'm looking at now. Toy Story Mania is an hour. Grizzly is 40. It just reopened, I believe. Wow.
Yeah, but it's been a chilly day. Like I can imagine A, it's not like that hot right now, and B, if you got wet now, you might not fully dry off before the cold comes back, especially your shoes.
But it's still 40 minutes. It's still a long wait. So.
You're gonna have cold swamp foot.
Incredicoaster's 35, Guardians is 40. These are some long waits for DCA across the board. Do you think Genie Plus might be having an effect?
Possibly. I haven't seen any genies today, though, despite the assumption that there would be lots of them, as evidenced by the plus.
Have you tried? Oh, there's another balloon.
Who is this? Anybody know? She's somebody.
Have you tried the PB&J Max since you've been here?
I have not. I don't know if you know this about me. I'm on a restrictive diet. So it's not on the diet. Oh, Spidey is coming in for a landing over here.
Oh, that is awesome.
Wait a minute, his feet aren't even touching the building.
Hey. Value the magic.
Yes, the hot item at this year's Food and Wine, is it on the board? I know Jeremiah put it in his mouth, chewed it, and swallowed it.
I am so disappointed. I was going to talk you into eating that live, but you are not able.
I will say I enjoy peanut butter and jelly, and I love me some noodle anything, even zoodle. But peanut butter and jelly mac and cheese with brown sugar streusel and strawberry crackle. Oh, I just almost got run over. I don't know if you saw that.
Did not.
I was gonna press charges. I'm not Chris Rock. But yeah, that thing sounds gross. I like my sweets and my savories separate mostly.
It is an interesting thing. I'm waiting to find the first person that likes it. I thought maybe you would have been the one.
I don't think I would be the one. I don't think that's my jam. But
well done. Well done.
Let's see. Do you think it's a fool's errand to go behind Blue Sky Cellar?
No, of course it's going to be there.
Okay. I don't know, because they've been, I'm not going to lie, it's been pretty easy this year so far.
We've only done 3, though. They start out easy in the front of the park, and they get progressively more difficult. In Credit Coast, it's like at the top of the loop. You can only see it when you're on the ride.
I'm used to the Epcot Festival of the Arts time, where one of the paintings is hidden inside the Norway gift shop that's the exit to the Anna and Elsa meet and greet, and it is up high on a shelf behind things. That's my skill level.
This is a little too easy for you.
And
yet you haven't found it yet.
You haven't found it yet?
Blue Sky Cellar is no longer open, correct?
They are not open. The only things I've seen them open for lately has been wristband distribution for special events, after hours, hard ticket events.
So proof that nothing is coming to DCA.
Nothing. The resort will never be complete as long as there's imagination left in the world, but we ran out at Disney California Adventure.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Nick. Mean Nick. Hi, Cartfreck. We are live, of course, so if there's anything you'd like to see, just put it in the chat. We will do our best to accommodate you.
Can I interest anyone in a Little Mermaid bubble blower?
We're still looking for an egg. They have fooled you.
I wouldn't say I'm fooled. I just thought it would be around the backside, but instead, if I had only just walked forward, I would have found that hiding mouse.
The polka dots. And there she is, right next to the sign.
Dead giveaway.
We could take a break over at San Andreas Shakes.
What do you want?
Date shake.
A date shake?
Yeah, San Andreas Shakes. The date shake was awesome.
Date shake.
I don't believe it exists anymore.
I was going to say, it sounds like something that you're not supposed to do on a date. Let's see. Flo's V8 Cafe and Sparky's Spark Plugs. Let's go into Cars Land. You know you're in Cars Land because of the sign at the entrance to Cars Land.
That empty DCA I was noticing earlier is not quite so empty anymore.
Oh, no.
Busy over in Cars Land. You know, going on an Easter egg hunt this time of year is a little bit, has some bad memories for me. It was 2 years ago when we went down to Southern California, went to Disneyland, and then did the Disney Store Easter egg hunt as a part of a media event. And it never was able to kick off because the whole world shut down immediately after. This will go better.
And then Disney Store shut down immediately after.
Yeah. That's a great point.
Still miss ya. All right, here is Sarge's Spark Plugs. Do we think it's outside the store?
I think it's outside the store.
In the store? If it was in the store, I'd just shop it.
They would not want to entice people to go inside the store.
You don't know. They like to exit you into gift shops all the time. Let's see. Oh, there are 2 possible Cars eggs too on the sticker sheet. It
I'm
could
seeing a
be,
lot more balloons.
could be Mater's. Oh, I am being told this is not Sparky's. This is Sargent's.
Have you been to Disneyland Park today?
I have not been to Disneyland Park. I have been to John Wayne Airport. I have been to the Hilton at the Anaheim Convention Center. I have been to the Anaheim Convention Center. And I have been in DC. Oh, and I stopped at a 7-Eleven.
Are you going to Disneyland Park anytime this trip?
Maybe, but no definitive plans at the moment. I would love to.
Should you happen to go there and happen to see one Maynard Smith, who will be retiring soon, please bid him good tidings and tell him Doobie says hello and wishes him the best in his retirement.
That is true. I should visit the Tiki Room for one last Maynard.
Yes, I hope I get that opportunity. Maynard is a wonderful guy, wonderful cast member, longtime friend. Flo's V8 Cafe.
We're looking for an egg.
An egg. Are you even allowed to go inside without a mobile order?
I feel like no. I'm not going. I'm gonna look all over.
Once again, we are doing the Eggstravaganza hunt. There's 3 of them at the Disneyland Resort. We're doing the one for Disney California Adventure. You can do your own without even admission by doing the one at Downtown Disney.
But you do gotta pay for parking.
No reservation required. But you do gotta pay for parking. And for the card. Aww.
£10. And it's a whopping $9.99.
Did you get the annual pass discount with that?
I did not buy it, but I'm being told by my on-screen Vanna White, yes.
Oh, Nikki B says she thinks today is Maynard's last day. I'm going to look that up real quick. Because if so, then you have to go at least try.
I'm thinking it is not on this side. We have found our first egg that is, should I say, difficult to find. I am an adult and having a hard time.
Yes, you're right. Today is his last day. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Nikki B. According to the Laughing Place article, that's where I found it too. Yes.
What do you think Maynard's going to do on his first day off? Like, as a retired person?
That's a great question. Maynard, I mean, we've known Maynard for a long time, and offstage Maynard is nothing like onstage Maynard. He may go sit and read a book for the next 2 years, knowing Maynard. He's,
okay. So you don't think he's just going to like turn right back around and go and like watch the Tiki Room all day?
I don't.
Okay.
Which egg are we looking for? Which character is found at Flo's V8 Cafe?
I think it's going to be either Lightning McQueen or Mater. We do not know which it'll be, but we know it'll be one of those. I can't imagine them putting them outside of Cars Land.
I understand now. Wow.
Okay, no, I saw that top of the lug nut on the top of Flo's V8, and I thought maybe that was an egg. But I went further back.
That's no egg.
That's no egg. It's not a moon. There is, for any eagle-eyed viewers who know what Benji/fanboy looks like, he is equally stumped.
So what do you do when you're completely stumped?
You process of elimination and accept defeat.
Do you ask a cast member? Do you wait for a 5-year-old to come who instinctively just goes right to it?
It's not a bad idea.
So where is this supposedly at?
It's supposedly at Flo's.
Flo's, wow.
Did
you look
Cafe of V8
around the side where all the seating is across from?
We walked down almost to, what is that, Cocina Cucamonga?
Is there any chance it's inside?
Yeah, but it just seems weird that you would want people coming into your food and beverage operation nonstop to be like, is it Mater or is it Lightning?
I completely agree. And yet, we can't find it. If it's this hard to find, I'm sure they've been asked many times where it is. So if you have to
Sure.
cheat.
I think we're gonna process of elimination this one and go check out the
Whoa, whoa,
spark
whoa.
plug.
You mean
No?
you're just going to say it's the last one available? You're not going to actually find
Yeah.
it?
What do you want from me?
I want to see an egg. Even if
Okay.
you have to, you can cheat and ask, but you can't
Mommy.
cheat and just put a sticker on
I might just find someone who ordered the Cobb salad and see if they'll show us their egg.
there. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Ma'am, excuse me. Often there's someone who's already done this on the net. You can kind of go and cheat, but this is the first
Good
day.
question.
So.
Do you know where this egg is? Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
What have we learned?
We have learned that it is down this way, and we missed it somehow, and that you can only see it on your way back.
Oh, fascinating.
So as I walk, you guys be my forward-facing eyes and let me know if I'm about to hit anybody. I am looking behind me to try and save some pound.
Just think, 5 minutes ago you were saying how easy this was.
I was knocking it. This is so juvenile. We could at least make it a challenge.
Does she Finch want a wild egg chase?
Benji says he's found it. I don't see what he's talking about. Oh, now I do.
Where? Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. That is not easy. Yeah, we see it.
That's a Mater egg.
It even blends with the background. They made that one very difficult.
When a mommy Mater and a
Hey.
All right, Sparkies. Sparkies. And then we'll be going to the Wharf.
Do you see a lot of other people walking around looking for eggs, or are you kind of hanging out on your own here?
When we first bought our basket, we saw quite a few families up on Buena Vista Street having a grand time finding them. And since then, I have not seen many. But maybe a lot of them are planning to end their day over here. Maybe in hopes of seeing some neon lights.
That's an excellent point.
That's what I would do if I had endless time.
No one has endless time.
No one has endless time. Okay, here's Sparky's.
What is Sparky's? Which shop is that?
It is a facade.
Ah.
A facade shop. On the side of Luigi's, Casa de la Tires.
Let's check out some wait times here. Since you're over at Radiator Springs, if you wanted to go on Radiator Springs right now, you could for a wait of only 75 minutes, the longest wait in the park right now.
It's
Lightning
Lightning
McQueen.
A real race car.
That's a pretty funny looking egg. Yes, Mike, we have a gimbal we use every time except when it's not working. So apologies for the bouncy today.
It kept failing. It would, as soon as I would let go of my phone, it would drop. And I'm very sorry. We do have the gimbal with us. It is charged. It just is broken or working. So we will get a new one for the next time I do one of these, which will be in 2 years.
Yes, that was a very sneaky Mater, but we found it with a little help from our friends. Lloyd, yes, we are in Radiator Springs right now. Absolutely, Cars Land at Disney California Adventure. And we are going to actually walk. Maybe we can even catch some of the cars going along this stretch as we walk towards Pacific Wharf.
I hear no cars.
Thank you, Mike. He says, good luck finding them all. Undoubtedly, we will find them all. Will we find them all before I have to leave and catch the bus? That we don't know.
Oh. I think we will. Are we halfway done?
Are we? Oh, yeah.
Yes, we are. We found 6 or 12.
Oh, we'll get it done. We'll get her done.
I was going to say, we will get her done.
Radiator Springs or Test Track?
Are you asking me?
Yes, I am asking you.
I like Radiator Springs because it has a story.
You're one of those story people.
I am one of those story people. What do you prefer? The game grid of Toronto or?
I prefer Test Track Uno, and then Radiator Springs, and then Test Track Dos.
You prefer Crash Test Dummy era?
I do. I am not a huge fan of the current Test Track. You'd go through all this trouble to create your car, and then nothing happens.
I like creating the ugliest car that ever did car that would not be aerodynamic at all, and then I like watching it against the odds win.
I missed the cool room and then the hot room, or maybe it was the hot room and the cool room, whatever it was.
It was coolly hot or hotly cool.
And then the corrosive room and the queue with the crash test dummies and all the loud sounds. It was kind of better in every way.
And that one room that was just a bunch of corrugated metal.
Apparently, I am not taking the bus today. I am getting a ride, so we no longer have a time constraint. Thank you.
Ooh.
Cynical Mike says Test Track Epcot tells a story. Buy a Chevrolet. That's pretty funny.
A real good story. All right, so in Pacific Wharf, generically, there is an egg.
That's all they tell you is in Pacific Wharf?
Yep.
Wow. Gideon says Test Track 1.0. My boy, even though he never wrote it. So this one feels like an Epcot egg hunt. Large area, find an egg.
Mm-hmm. Should we cheat off this family? Take a look.
No. Cheating is them showing you where the egg is. Cheating is not just seeing which sticker it is.
Would anybody like... Oh, this is where you wanted your date shake?
No, it was at San Andreas Shakes, which doesn't exist anymore.
Hey, look! A goof.
Oh, that's cool. He's fishing. Later this month, it seems, you will actually be able to hug him again.
Is there a major difference between later this month and right now if I wanted to hug him?
I would guess training, but I don't know.
Oh, I would like to sign up for hug training and get my certification.
You know, I laughed at that too until I heard, and there actually is. I suspect the person you're there with could clue you into it. What am I talking about? You're a former cast member. You know these things.
Yeah, I imagine it's all about where you can place your hands through.
All kinds of extra stuff. But we're looking for an egg and are failing.
I have found it, actually.
There.
I've taken the bait.
Is that Pluto?
It is Pluto.
Is that just based on color?
Just based on color. Our hand model will show you how it's done.
Well, I'm looking at the wait times over here on our site, and I have an ad for Boba Fett is back. Ad by Disney Plus. I think they need to update that.
They're not wrong.
I know. Yeah, everything they could be advertising Mandalorian season 1. They're not wrong.
All right, it is a festival. Brace yourselves.
The person in the park, by the way, for those of you that don't know him, It's Alex. I don't even know. Is it Rafe or Rife?
It doesn't matter.
Alex Rife, who does an incredible amount of writing and content production for Laughing Place. So many of the reviews, so many of much of the TV reviews, book reviews by him on our site. So if you like this personality, go read his stuff. And if you don't, go read his stuff anyway. It helps us.
I will also say I don't inject like I feel like I have a different personality for my writing than the personality I'm demonstrating today, which is a personality that is sleep deprived and craving fun. So I'm a little snarkier than usual.
Your snark is on full display today. Yes, I've got my finger on the dump button.
Ooh.
Except we're not on the delay, so it doesn't matter. All right, so we are heading over to Pixar Pier. Looks like we have Golden Dreams on the right, Luminaria's coming on the left.
Our options are adorable snowman treats. We'll go there first. Pixar Pal Around, we'll go there second. Jumping Jellyfish, we'll go there third. Then we'll head into Redwood Peak and finish over by the Grizzly Peak billboard.
So we're going to make the full loop of Pixar Pier. This is exciting.
What did this pin cart used to be called?
We don't know. They changed it for a reason.
It used to just be called Pin Cart. There's Pixar's greatest character, Mickey Mouse, on the Pixar Pal Around.
That is weird, right?
It is weird, yes. Although they just added new characters to the Pixar Pal Around gondolas.
Oh, we'll have to get a look at those when we go over there.
I don't know that we'll be able to get that close.
Really? We'll try.
We'll see.
Are you a stationary or a swinging gondola?
I am a stationary, and unless there's like construction to see, a no gondola kind of guy.
I'm with you.
It's not a must. Yeah, it's not a must do for me. I did the swinging ones on my very first trip to California Adventure, and that was a one and done experience for me. And I am by no means. I was not thrill averse. I am now getting motion sensitive averse, so there are certain things here that I don't like to ride anymore because of that. But that one was just plain scurry.
Mike, yes. Once you complete the card, you can take it back to the Redemption Center, and they will give you a I wouldn't call it a free gift since the card costs $10, but you will receive something.
A big prize.
Hey, let's get a look over before you get to Adorable Snowman. Let's get a look at the lake where World of Color will be resuming not too far from now.
There's a restaurant in the way, a lounge, but I will give you some lake views as we traverse around it.
April 22nd, World of Color, Disneyland Forever, and a little known thing called the Main Street Electrical Parade will be at Disneyland Resort. That is, let me see if I can, is that Goofy?
You got it.
All right. Oh boy.
Doobie keeping us legit. And yes, just like Goofy always says, oh boy.
Wow, and it's hard to believe. 21 days away from the return of World of Color and the electrical parade and the fireworks show.
How many returns has the Main Street Electrical Parade made?
This is only its second return to Disneyland Park. And then next month, May 28th, we get Fantasmic back. So this summer will be the first real normal summer at Disneyland Resort since 2019. And I, for one, cannot wait.
It's going to be terrific. There's your lake.
Look at that water just waiting for Tony's favorite attraction.
You can see the water is like the jets are actually kind of bubbling. They're cycling water through them to keep them from rusting again. That is the line for a cookie num num.
Wow. Incredicoaster or California Screamin'?
I like a story. The name is stupid, but I like the Incredicoaster.
Wow.
The other thing I didn't love about California Screamin' was the one part where it has all the hills and dips, and the music went. That was always a little cheesy.
I love that.
Opinion.
Okay.
Would anybody like a free toy in their Poultry Palace kiddie meal?
Poultry Palace apparently is not the happening spot.
It has never been. Zurg is here still, but Buzz disappeared to make room for one more stroller.
The Food and Wine Festival is still going on at DCA, so why go to Poultry Palace when you can get some specialty foodies?
Like peanut butter and jelly, mac and cheese. I almost got stuck by that sucker.
Does he still take off his ear?
He has not. When did this first open? 2005?
Got me.
So let's say it opened in 2005. He has not taken out his ear since 2005.
Okay. But it was so cool. Don't you love when they have anger?
Yeah.
They have those things
delicious.
that they hype so much in the pre-opening marketing, and then they just, for whatever logistical reason, don't actually happen for very long. Kind of like a Yeti as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. And that Luxo lamp didn't seem very active today.
Glad you're having fun, Lloyd. We are doing great on our hunt. I think we only have 5 left?
4.
Four.
Got some live entertainment. And the next egg is supposed to be here somewhere at the pal around.
You have to ride a swinging bucket to get to it.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Ethan, no, you don't.
No, you don't. No riding is required. That is Humpty Dumpty. No, is that White Rabbit?
That's White Rabbit.
Okay.
One of 2 bunnies, and he is the impossible to de-stick one. Oh, nope, he got it. Good job.
And this is fun for adults. I would imagine it's a lot of fun for kiddies to go on the egg hunt.
Anyone need a sugary treat while we're here? And now the next one, I believe, is Jumping Jellyfish.
Jumping Jellyfish, one of the original attractions of Disney California Adventure.
Yes. They missed an opportunity to hide one here. Seems like it lends itself real well.
It does. Yeah, that would have been... That's almost a no-brainer.
Right? Maybe next year.
Emotional Whirlwind. That's kind of a forgotten ride. Are you Emotional Whirlwind or
Flix Flyer?
Thank you. Yeah.
I liked both. In some ways, I'd say they kind of feel like the same attraction.
Yes, so do Screamin' and Incredicoaster.
Yeah. No, I liked it. Oh, here's that balloon. This lady doesn't mind me sneaking up.
Did all these people really bring them from Disneyland? Or are they for sale somewhere here?
Hey, if you see an attendant about to fly away because they're holding on to a bucket of balloons, let me know.
I feel like that would make sense in Pixar Land with Up.
It would be on brand. But I have not ever, I don't think, seen balloons for sale in California Adventure. So I think that's the telltale sign you can afford a park hopper.
Since you've got Benji with you, can we put the camera on him and have him remember the old days of Pizza Umamau?
Pizza Umamau. It's all delicious.
Thank you.
Like lava.
Could you hear him?
We could hear him. I did not think he was going to actually do it. Thank you very much, Mr. Fanboy.
He just took his well-deserved bow.
Oh no, delicious.
Did you hear his fun fact?
No.
He said, fun fact, that was 20 years ago.
Yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Yes, yesterday, not to make anyone feel old, was the 15th anniversary of Meet the Robinsons.
Yep. Feeling old. That little boy is now like 20 years old, 30 years old.
There's the turning red photo op. But we are looking for an egg at Jumping Grizzly Peak.
Hey, Purple Tink. Thanks for joining us today. We are on an Eggstravaganza hunt all around DCA, one of 3 they have. The others are Disneyland and Downtown Disney. When we find all 12 eggs, we get to redeem it for a prize. So we know there's one at Jumpin' Jellyfish, but we don't know where.
Now
we do. I can't see. Is that Bambi?
That was Thumper. Yes.
The other bunny.
The other bunny. So what are we left with? Another monk and another duck. And so where are we going? We are going to Redwood Creek and Grizzly Peak.
All right.
Would anybody want a hand-dipped corn dog?
Corn Dog Castle, another original DCA location, although the look of it has changed quite a bit.
It wasn't always a billboard?
It looked different.
Oh no, bad news, guys.
I told you not to sneeze.
Bad news. It's a sad, sad day.
I'll be right back, Alex.
All right. Well, while you are gone, I'm going to talk about the fact that you can line up here and get a kiss from somebody who just ate garlic. Or maybe just like buy food with garlic and then kiss somebody else. Get permission. Over here, always a 5-minute wait. Since about a year after it opened, the Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventure or something like that. They have different names at Magic Kingdom and Disney California Adventure. Why? I don't know. They are the same ride. They even update them both at the same time. So when they change the hair from real hair to rubber hair, it happened at both places. Ariel, in the End of the Sea sequence, used to have soft serve ice cream hair, and now she has a weird fanned out ponytail. This is cute. What is this called? Cluck a Doodle Moo. I'm gonna guess this is all chicken and milk products combined. Chicken milk. The banners for the Food and Wine Festival, the branding, all looks like, I guess that's a sticker.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
According to Gideon, this
Festival
one's
Moist.
Mr. So they're not identical.
Okay, yes, you are correct. This one does have Mr. Limpet. So it is worth doing again and again and again, depending on where you are. Oh, I'm a liar. Look, they're selling balloons.
All right. Someone tweet that. Those are cool.
I think you should take a screen grab right now and tweet that, or Benji's on it.
Thank
And
you.
I will go slow. It's avocado time, everybody. What time is it, Doobie?
Avocado time.
Is that what the clock says?
You know what would be great is a PB&J mac and cheese with avocado.
What does the clock say? Oh, you can get frozen guacamole. It is like an ice cream bar.
So the Food and Wine Festival at DCA started on March 4th and goes to April 26th. So if you go now, you can enjoy both at the same time, which is kind of special. Passing the painted ladies, it's just like being home, Alex.
Everywhere you go, everywhere.
Like a different era that whenever they see these things, they think of Full House. Doesn't happen anymore.
Why?
I see those. I want to go in and make a postcard for Luminaria.
Golden Dreams will never be complete as long as Whoopi Goldberg is on The View.
DCA 1.0. What a time.
Oh, look,
Walk into
actual festival table next to more common festival table.
Grizzly River Run just reopened.
Oh yes, are there any empty seats? Oh, that poor plaid. He put on a poncho. He got suckered in.
35-minute wait for that attraction right now. Really good raft ride. I like it a lot.
I don't see any empty seats.
That's a plaid reunion right there.
It's a plaid party. This is a maple bacon churro.
I would love a maple churro. That sounds good. Do without the bacon.
I can have all the bacon you don't eat. We could combine forces and really get our money's worth.
If I wanted to meet Raya from Raya and the Last Dragon, where would I go?
Right here. We should have an egg right here as well. Oh. Do you see it?
I see 5, but I don't think that's it. Oh, there it is. It's like a pigeon on top of there. That would be Chipdale.
That would be Chip. It's happening.
We are going to do this.
One more. Who do you think it's going to be?
Doesn't count until you see it.
We won't put the sticker on the books until we've seen it.
Mike says you don't have to find the last one. You are wrong, Mike.
Yeah, Doobie is holding us accountable. He's keeping us honest. We
They
have
should
to
put
see
a
them all.
13th sticker on there just for people like you guys.
They should. And that's how they know. If you put Mr. Toad on your egg hunt, you didn't do it right. We got
Is
a poor
that
townie.
Uncle Buck's cabin on the right there?
Yes, absolutely. In the hit film Uncle Buck, they went to a cabin in Chicago.
I have no idea how happy I am right now.
It drives me crazy.
That bear has been there since day one, but he's gone through so many different looks.
Yes, he has. He's carried a Halloween pail. He's been Santa. Has he been a bunny?
I don't think he's been a bunny.
On him?
They
Have they
haven't gone
dressed him
that
up
far.
as a leprechaun, and have they dyed the whole Russian River green?
On the left is the special secret entrance and exit that will take you to the Grand Californian Hotel. And just past that, my favorite restaurant in the entire world, not on a cruise ship, the Napa Rose.
Speaking of cruise ships, the Wish is out to sea.
It is. No longer. They floated it out a few weeks ago, and now it is out doing its sea trials, which I guess they have a test pilot on there, do some loops and stuff, see what it can do.
I would take a risk and volunteer to be on board that sailing as everybody gets trained to serve meat.
I imagine there is a ton of construction still to be done on there too.
I'd get through it somehow.
All right, so the billboard, is that what they said?
They said the billboard.
That's really giving it away. They could have just said the whole area.
I know. Yes, that's the billboard. Oh, it's hard to see because of the sun.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is. That must be, I can't tell, and I don't remember. Donald Duck.
It is no one but Donald Duck. He really does have the sweetest disposition.
Oh, Mike Farnham.
Oh, did you feel that? I felt all of a sudden like a whoosh of I don't know, like a sense of achievement, but it materialized in real time and space.
Can we redeem and see what our prize is?
Can we redeem together and see what our prize is? Yes, and Benji will model how to redeem. This is a goofy short. I'll be the announcer. Walk, do not run to the nearest gift shop. That's all.
Soren is on the left, which is over California right now during Food and Wine, the original version.
OG.
Soren over California or Soren around the world?
Soren over California if I'm in the US. If I am at Tokyo Disney Resort, their version of Soren around the world is incroyable. To speak some Japanese for you all.
How does it differ from Soren around the world here?
The whole queue, and in particular the pre-show. Like when we went and we got in the pre-show room, we didn't leave the pre-show room. We asked, with not really speaking Japanese, to stay, and just did it 3 times because the pre-show was so cool, and there's different variations on the pre-show. So we saw, I think, all 3, and then proceeded. Once you're on board, the only difference visually is, of course, where you end up.
Right. Okay, I had no idea. That's fascinating.
Yeah, I'm sure. Actually, if I remember correctly, they weren't letting anybody take photos or video. But the whole concept of Soren at Tokyo Disney Sea is you're in an aviation museum, and so you get into this room where a painting comes to life, and it looks more convincing than Harry Potter. And then this bird starts to fly around the room and interact with things. It was really cool.
Wow.
It was magical. Oh, look, more balloons. They only had pink at Pixar Pier, but here you can get blue, gold, and red.
Red, green, and gold. Red, green, and gold.
I don't know that song.
Comma, chameleon. Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that one. When I'm at Disney and I think of a song about colors,
Red,
I think
yellow,
of
green, red, blue, blue, red, purple, green,
Yes.
yellow, orange, red.
yeah, the professor.
And Marianne.
A 3-hour tour.
Oh, there's something we always have to do around here on your left.
There's a Sith Lord. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, I guess I can. Are you sure it's not a Jawa?
I don't know, actually.
Have you passed the Rock Candy Mountain? Can we see if it's running? That's kind of a thing we always have to do.
And you say you never see
Cross
back in the park.
traffic. Oh, I don't know if you heard Benji's inappropriate joke.
Thankfully, no. We'll keep it that way.
I hear
Ding.
something. I feel like all the puppets. I feel like all the puppets from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood are about to come out. Where are you?
Maybe not.
I hear it.
It's off. It's off.
Are there any other tells? Would they be playing the audio if it's really
I
off?
mean, the biggest tell is when you see it go by.
And how often does that happen?
Pretty often.
Oh, okay. Okay, bye. Rock Candy Mountain will never be complete. As long
Life
as
looks
there's
like
imagination.
a relaxing place to hang out, DCA.
It's shady. In a good way.
Buena Vista Street or Sunshine Plaza?
Buena Vista Street
That's a story.
has a story. No, I like this. I like this 1920s charm.
Do you at least miss the Golden Gate Bridge?
I miss the Golden Gate Bridge. I don't miss the postcards.
The heliostats?
You can go right here.
Are those eggs for sale?
These are the eggs you get. You pick one.
Oh, I guess they are. They're $10.
Yes.
Do you know which one you're picking?
What do you think we should pick?
I like pink. Marie.
You like pink. So that would be Marie, or Cheshire Cat is kind of a hot
Oh,
pink rather than a purple.
Marie. Cheshire Cat's kind of evil. Plus, I have a tendency to lose him.
My tendency would be there's also Dopey, Genie, Robin Hood, and a Dalmatian, Pat. But I would lean towards Robin Hood, I think.
Robin Hood. No one's ever heard of Robin Hood.
Which one did you want? The dog. Okay, I don't want to give my way.
Those are pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then if she gets to stamp it for the okay. Oh, you want a Ladima? What did you want? Which one? Robin Hood for this one. This one over here. Right? And then yours is Robin Hood. Okay.
These eyes.
Do they open?
Yes, they open.
So like a prize inside? Candy, chocolate?
In years past, there has been no prize inside. You could put prizes in there of your choosing.
That is awesome. Wow. Well,
limitless possibilities. I personally would take the silly putty out of the egg it comes in and put it in this egg.
You can take the silly putty out of the egg, but you can't. No, I guess that makes no sense. Well, Alex, I greatly appreciate you taking us on this Eggstravaganza.
Or Ice Age, amazing Eggscapade.
Mike is asking if it's sponsored by Target.
Yes, it is sponsored by Target stores. I think those were bullseye arrows for Robin Hood to hit his arrows at. But yes,
Okay.
My first thought when I saw that was I need to go shopping, and I'm going to leave here with a lot more than what I came for.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for ending this on perhaps the scariest shot in all of DCA.
No, this is a vintage Shirley Temple doll. I'll have you know.
That does not take away the scare.
She was formerly positioned in the Tower of Terror before it became the Tivon Gallery. She is ready to go on the good ship Lollipop. And fun fact, Shirley Temple, all of her movies when she was this cute were made at Fox and then 20th Century Fox when they merged. And so this is kind of a fun little collision of worlds. I think they didn't plan it this way, but you've got your original Walt Disney production stuff, some original 20th Century Fox production stuff. They are now one fabulous company. On the Disney bundle, you can get all this and more, plus sports.
It's kind of fun talking to Leonard Maltin 40 years ago when we do these things. All right. Well, thanks, Alex. Thank you for your help, fanboy. Thanks, everyone. Just a reminder, please take a moment to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, ring-a-dingy, the dingy-dingy, so you get notified when we go live. Our next live show will be tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, the one, the only Disney Trivia Live, starring myself, my son, and my wife's voice. So we will be back tomorrow and all of next week and beyond with tons of programming. Until then, keep your feet on the ground and find those eggs. Talk to you later. Find the end broadcast button.